So here we go up to the door of the Duckworth campaign. I'm here with Aileen. Say hi.
Hi.
An activist from the district.
My name is Nyhart. I'm the Public Campaign National Organization. We have a Voters First Pledge. We've been circulating the candidates around the country. We're based in Washington. And my colleague here is also from Washington Public Citizen.
Hi,
We're actually both in
Laura
Chicago.
MacCleary.
And today is the deadline for signing this pledge, so we brought up a large size here. We're going to a couple other campaign headquarters too. Potential constituents.
Yeah, I live in the area.
Okay, and she's been interested. And you had emailed or called the campaign?
Yeah, I called yesterday.
And actually, I was out of the office yesterday, so I got your message right there.
Okay. Yeah.
So we set a deadline, and we've been emailing and faxing. There are a number, not alone, there are a number of candidates who haven't responded. But we're hoping that you all might do this by this afternoon. Laura and I represent two of them. But we'd love you to sign on by the end of the day today.
I tell you what, we did know that the deadline was coming, and I have something ready for you guys. I didn't know you were coming right now. If you would have a seat for a minute,
Sure.
let me finish up a call that I'm on, and I'll be right out.
That's great, thank you.
Okay. That's good. Points number 2 and number 3, but she does have some attached language on number 1.
Okay.
Basically having to do with public funding, but she does lay out here her stance.
Okay, well let me, in this part, on the federal match, the system we're proposing is working in Arizona and in Maine and 5 other states too, and you essentially take a large number of $5 contributions and then get your public funding based on that. So the small dollar contributions are leveraged with enough money so someone can run a competitive race. So it's actually very similar to this, but it allows people who can't write a $200 check or something larger to actually be as important in the political process as the candidates who can write a much bigger check. So, you know, in many ways, when you say some sort of federal match based on the dollar contributions, that's similar, but the other condition we add is that the candidate then not take any other money, so that otherwise you have the taxpayers supporting a candidate who not only is getting public financing, but also still taking the big special interest money, the Tom DeLay type money in Congress. So we think if you're going to take the taxpayer money, you should really stop taking the big contributions completely. So that's where we'd be on this. So we prefer a system where the candidate gets small contributions from in their district, and then has the wherewithal to campaign effectively. Enough funds to buy TV, enough funds to communicate the message, but also significant time for the candidate to be able to meet voters. And again, we talked to Jen Napolitano, the governor of Arizona, who ran this system. She'd run for attorney general with private
I had some
funds for
friends who
governor.
worked on that campaign, and they really liked that system.
And what they said was that instead of being locked in a room calling people, their campaign went to towns that had never seen a gubernatorial candidate because the candidates didn't have time. So anyway.
Yeah, and she did put significant time into this, and gives, I think, quite a bit of good detail on number 2 and number 3. Earmarks are something I think is directly tied to lobbyists' influence and everything that's going on, and she has taken a stand against earmarks. Her opponent tries to point to worthy projects, but the point is if they're worthy projects, they can get funded, whereas the Bridge to Nowhere and the Teapot Museum in North Carolina are direct examples of lobbyists.
I have a question back for you on this. It looks like she crossed out public funding here, but here you say a federal match, and I presume that's public funds. So is that meant to be a cross out here? Or?
I think, let me take a look at this. I think what she's talking about...
I couldn't quite see what this meant here.
I can get you some clarification on that if you want.
Okay.
Well, if you want to take this,
we'd be
she's
glad
not
to
around
take this.
today, and let me give you my email.
I tell you what we could do
clarification on it
right now is to fax this into our office in Washington, and that way they'll have it, and it goes into the system. That'd be great. Thank you.
And then let me give you my email if you have some follow-up clarification questions.
That'd be good.
She's still at the debate and talking to reporters there, so I won't have a chance right now.
That's fine. Well, thank you for your time.
And
where should I?
Your email address, we'd love to. I believe Tammy's going to be in Wheaton on Sunday.
Oh,
if you'd like to go by and meet her, and at her coffees, you can ask about this.
Sure.
There are no limits on what you can ask her. Do we? Yeah.
Yeah, and I can get you the details for that.
We have it right now, yeah. It's gonna be a good event.
That's your email.
Here's my email address, and you've already got that.
Okay, that's great.
And if you wanna use the fax here.
Okay, go ahead.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by the Duckworth office.